Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here. Thank you so much for joining me. Please excuse my lighting, it's not so great. I'm still trying to sort that out. But nonetheless, today I thought I will check on my blue star fan and my business fan. They dry out so quickly, and I just want to check they might be pot bound, and if that's the case, I'm going to repot them. So here is my blue star fan. It has grown so much. I mean, when I brought this home, it was very tiny, it was very small, and look how big it has grown. And I won't be surprised if it's pot bound. And even this one, I won't be surprised if it is. And while I'm checking these ones, I also want to check this one, though this one it doesn't dry out as quick as these ones does, because I water them all at the same time. But this one sometimes, this one sometimes takes a while to dry out. So we'll see. I just want to check what's going on. Just a minute, I just want to grab my soil. I've got my pots and everything, but I forgot to grab my soil. Alrighty, I have my soil here with me, and while I do this, I just wanted to demonstrate. Someone who follows me on YouTube asked me to show how I do this self-watering system, where you the plant drink from the bottom with a stream. So I thought I'll also just demonstrate that, how that works, and I'm gonna use it for one of these fans. So let's start with, which one do I start with? I'm just gonna tilt my camera that you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with this one. We might as well start with this one, because this is the one I want to put into that the one I want to use to demonstrate the self-watering, the bottom self-watering with a stream. So you can see it's actually pot bound. This is all roots. All of this is roots. So we need to upsize it. Did you see how easy it came out? So easy. So it explains why it actually dries out, why it's actually drying out so quickly. So I'm going to plant it in this pot. So I'm gonna just go one size bigger. I'm gonna plant it in this pot. And with that, I'm going to demonstrate how I do a self-watering system. Again, if you watched my last week's video, I was talking about pots I use around my house. So these are the pots. I love these pots for this system, but you can use anything. But one thing I like about these pots is that a pot you're gonna put inside, it doesn't touch the bottom, so your water will go just before it touches the pot, and all that will be resting in the water will be your stream, which will then water your plants. It will pull the water up to the soil. So so I'm gonna do the demonstration for you. So you can buy these things at a nursery shop, at a plant shop. Therefore, you just tell them you're looking for, I don't know what they're called, but you just tell them you're looking for these plastic things which you use for bottom watering through a stream. So trust me, they'll know what you're talking about. They sell them in our garden shops. So I bought this one at Lifestyle Garden Center, my favorite garden shop. So basically, then you take your string, and you'll see it's got that portion where you have to put the string through, and that's what you do. You put your string right through there, and then you'll have it like that, you know. And then it's gonna go through any hole of your choice, like, and it's gonna click. There we go. And that's how it's gonna sit, you know. Now we're going to put our plant. So I'll do this right at the end actually to make it easier. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna tilt my camera that you can see what I'm doing. There we go. I've got two. This is my soil. I'm just gonna fill up my soil just about there, not a lot. And then let's see, it's a bit too much. I'm just gonna reduce it. Yeah, I think that's perfect. I don't know, I don't want to bother the roots at all. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Trust me, nature knows how to find its way around, so you don't need to bother it. You don't need to bother your roots at all. There we go. So we're just gonna put the soil through. I can actually go a size bigger than this, but because I want to demonstrate and show how that works, yeah, I can actually go a size bigger, but it's okay. Okay, there we go. Then we've got our plant in. So there we go, it's all planted. All right, then you take your this thing and you stick it into the soil like so, and it clicks in. There we go. Then you're gonna grab your plastic pot. Okay, this one is like your, you can call it your it holds water, you know. So I'm just gonna grab water. There we go. So I've put water in. You see, that's how much you put in. Not a lot at all, just enough to touch your string. And this is why what I like about these pots is because it doesn't touch, unlike my cover pots. My pot is sitting right on at the bottom of the pot, but this one, it goes just as far as, you know. So then what's gonna happen is it's gonna drink through the string, and once it has drank enough, it's gonna stop. That's what's beautiful about it. So all you have to do is to keep on filling this up. When you see it's dry, you fill that up and it will do the job. And I love it for when I'm traveling. And yeah, so there we go. And if you don't like this look, like I said on the video, I'll use this as an example. If you don't like this look, you can always put it in a cover pot. Obviously, you will look for something that fits it properly. And yeah, and let it drink away on its own without you having to do anything at all. So yeah, so that's how it works. You can see the string is in the water. The pot is not touching the water. Only the string is in the water. And the string will do the job to water this plant. Alrighty, that's all concerning self-watering, bottom self-watering packs. So let's look at this blue star fern. It definitely dries out way too quickly. So I want to see, and if it's the case that is pot bound, I'm going to put it in this pot. So we're gonna pull it out of here. Hopefully it comes out with less damage. I mean, not breaking the leaves. There we go. See how easy it comes out. So easy, and exactly what I anticipated. It's pot bound. I mean, look at those roots. All of this is roots. I'm gonna try and bring it closer. You can see it is pot bound. Can you see that? All of that is roots. So I'm not going to disturb this root ball. I'm just going to put it as it is into a new pot without disturbing it at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna tilt my camera down. And there we go. Let's see. I think that's perfect. And then we're gonna try and squeeze the soil on the sides. There we go. I'm sure it's going to appreciate space and fresh new soil, and also not drying out so quickly. Let's see. Just gonna remove dry leaves if there's any. See if I didn't break any leaves. I think there was one that looked like I broke, but anyway. But yeah, there we go. There we go. There's my blue star fern, all planted. I'm just gonna be happy in here, and it's gonna continue to grow bigger. There's the one I thought I broke. At least just one. I'm glad I didn't break many, just one. So yeah, one more to go. I just want to check how this one is doing, but chances with this one is still okay, because yeah, it was tiny. When I bought it, but I won't be surprised if it's still fine. So yeah, let's see. No, this one is still fine. As you can see, it's not pot bound at all. So I'm not gonna bother it. I'm gonna leave it right in here. Yeah, so it was just these two that needed repotting, but like I thought, this one, chances were it didn't need to be repotted because it doesn't dry out as quick as these two do. you know, these ones were drying out way too fast, but I'm sure this time around it's gonna not be so quick. But I'm glad I could share this with you. Yeah, that's all I was doing today, just planting, something I haven't done in a while. I do it quite a lot here at home, but I just forget to put my camera on, that's all. So today I thought, why not? Let me just remember, let me go get my camera, set it up, and then do this together with you. But also I'm glad that I was able to demonstrate this. You know, you can see how much the water has gone down. It's drinking slowly but surely, it's doing its thing, you know. And the beauty about it, unlike what I usually do, just putting water in a catch pot and letting my pot sit in there, this one I don't need to go and throw the water out, because the pot is not sitting in the water, it's just the stream. That's what's beautiful about this method. I don't need to later on throw the water out. It's just gonna drink as much as it needs and it will stop. And I'll just have to keep on refilling when the soil is dry. But that's all from me for today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. And until next time, have yourself a beautiful day. Bye.